Hey guys, welcome back to this week's vlog. Getting ready for Thanksgiving coming up. I know everybody's busy running around and doing everything, so I want to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your week to watch the vlog this week. Like I told you last week, this week's vlog is all about being in the studio. I got the chance to produce three really great projects this week on three truly amazing independent artists. On Monday, produced a new artist named Jake Dodds, who is just a fantastic artist, and I'll tell you a little bit more about him coming up. On Tuesday, it was Magdalena Dodge, a really cool female Sam Hunt, Florida Georgia line type project that's going to be coming your way next year. And then on Wednesday, I was working with a good friend of mine, Carrington McDuffie. We have worked together probably over the last year and a half, and created some really cool stuff. She's a really unique artist. We've done a lot of TV and film stuff together, but she's got a new record coming out on Valentine's Day next year, and I think out of the 10 or 12 tracks, I think I produced probably, 99% of them, maybe all of them. But she was in town. We were cutting 3 new tracks for her new album, and it turned out really cool as well. But that's what it was. I'm going to kind of walk you through as we go along. But yeah, this week's vlog, it's all about producing records and being in the studio, so let's get started. All right, so first day of the week was Monday. And on Monday, I got the chance to produce the new EP on an artist named Jake Dodds. If you don't know about Jake or are unfamiliar with his music, you really want to check this guy out. I got to tell you, the more I get to know him, the more I respect him. Those of you that watch my vlogs and have read my blogs in the past, you know how I feel about independent artists and how I feel most importantly about picking yourself up by the bootstraps and doing things yourself and not waiting on other people to do them for you. And Jake is the prime example of that. Jake does not have a record deal yet. I'm going to see what I can do about that. But he and his band tour all over the United States, playing over 150 shows a year, from Colorado to Wisconsin, Illinois, Virginia, Indiana. They play all over the place. They stay busy. They are a true touring working act. And he contacted me about a month or so ago, and he said, man, I want to get my music to the next level. I want to get songs on the radio. I need to have that kind of sound. And so we worked together over a month to narrow down the songs that he and I both thought would be great. And we did that. He came into town, drove in from Indiana, and we spent the day in the studio cutting some just unbelievable songs, and I can't wait for you to get a chance to hear them. I'll let all of you know as these projects kind of start filtering out and start coming out and are available. But it's Monday, and it's Jake Dodds. If you don't know him, check him out all across social media. Follow him, like him, and be on the lookout for new music. But here's a little bit in the studio of producing the new Jake Dodds EP. Roll it.
Yeah, I guess you're stuck. Feel like I don't want you. No, I don't want you.
Okay, with a short cutoff, gotcha. I was reading some jazz charts with these people a few weeks back, and I've been to 2 different music schools, and I've never seen this. And when they did a 4/7, but with a line through the 7, that was major 7, and if it didn't have the line through it, it was a dominant 7. Whoa. And I was like, I have never seen that.
Okay, this is where Tuesday was supposed to be. And in honor of full disclosure, I forgot the fucking camera.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
So when I start producing records and I get into it, my mind is 100% focused in that direction and working with the musicians and getting the arrangements right. And Tuesday, I had the opportunity to produce the new EP from Magdalena Dodge. Yes, she is the great granddaughter of the Dodge family, as in Dodge vehicles. Really cool artist that just moved here from Los Angeles. Is wanting to do kind of a more country thing in the Sam Hunt and Florida Georgia Line vein. That project and the idea of doing something like that really intrigued me because there's not a lot of female artists doing that. I wish I had the footage to show you all how awesome it actually was and what a great night we had. But like I said, I forgot the fucking camera, and that is totally on me. So Tuesday, let's just skip to Wednesday. All right, so yeah, on to Wednesday. Wednesday is a lot of fun. Wednesday, I got the opportunity to work with an artist that I've been working with for the better part of a year. We've done a lot of TV and film work together and songs, and I've produced a lot of music for her. I think we figured it out the other day. I think so far I've produced 21 songs for her, and every single one of them has been just a roller coaster ride. She's so different and unique. She's very interesting. Her name's Carrington McDuffie. You ought to check her out on social media. She's got a new project, a brand new full album coming out on Valentine's Day. And like I said, I think I've produced pretty much the whole album. But she works in collaboration like with me here in Nashville. She's got a team in Austin and a team in San Francisco. And she works with all of her teams together. And it's really cool, but I've had the privilege of producing most of the music over the last year and a half. And it's a lot of fun. And for those of you that ask me, do I do anything other than country music? This will answer that question. So this is Wednesday, and working with Carrington McDuffie in the studio. Roll it.
Let's do it. I mean, everything else feels killer on that.
Yeah, we're just going right into each section, so there's no wait on that second verse. Just right in.
It's just right in, basically.
Give me 1 second to grab one thing.
It's like a quick little turnaround. It's just. That's right.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. That is a little short, brief look of what it looks like in the studio when I'm producing a records, and the guys that I use on pretty much everything that I produce, from David Dorn on keys, Tim Dembo on bass, Tim Galloway on guitars, and Grady Saxman on drums. Love those guys so much. They make my job so easy. And when you work with guys of that caliber, you understand why they say, and it's so true, that the best musicians in the world are right here in Nashville, Tennessee. That's nothing against anybody in Los Angeles or New York or Miami. There's great musicians everywhere. But as you can kind of see how this week went, and I wish I wouldn't have forgotten Tuesday because you would have seen even a different element there. but how we went from on Monday to Jake's project to that is country, more mainstream country, all the way to Wednesday on Carrington stuff, which is completely different and using the exact same players. It's almost like having another 5 producers in the room because these guys add so much of what they do and their thought process and how they hear things. I've just always believed that it's the job of a great record producer to put the right people in the room. I don't think it's the producer's job to tell the guitar player how to play this guitar lick or I want it like this. I'll do that from time to time if I've got something set in my head, but most of the time it's about who you put in the room. Putting great personalities that get along with each other. Putting creative minds in the room together and sitting down and listening to this music and going, how can what we do serve the overall purpose of this song or this record or this EP? How can we make it cohesive? And that's what I enjoy so much about the process. Producing records is something I love to do. I've done it for 10, 15 years. And it's especially working and producing independent artists, it's just become a love of mine. I actually prefer working with independent artists over major label artists and big artists, probably 10 to 1. I find the process a lot more enjoyable and for damn sure a lot more satisfactory to me. The satisfaction's there of knowing that you've created something that doesn't have to be inside the box. And it just lets everybody be free and everybody be creative. If you ever want to talk to me about producing your record, all you have to do is contact me. My email address is below. I'd love to talk with you about it. This thing that I did with the Fall Independent Artist Promotion, both Magdalena and Jake were a part of that, and it ends this month. But the goal was to give artists that wouldn't normally have access to a major label type production or a record that I would produce for a major label artist. I made it extremely affordable for them to do that, to come to Nashville and have that kind of record. If that's something that you're interested in, don't ever hesitate to contact me. I love working with independent artists and would love to produce your project too, especially if it's something that speaks to me and it's something I really want to be a part of and attach my name to. You can always hit me up on social media. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Steve Freeman. You can find me on Facebook at the Steve Freeman. Same thing on Twitter, although I don't use Twitter that much. Turning on Twitter is like watching either Fox News or MSNBC. It's one all the way over here or it's all the way over here. And anyway, you can follow me there though. It's at the Steve Freeman. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you liked what you saw today and you thought it was cool, thought it was fun, hit the thumbs up button one time. If you didn't like it and you absolutely hated it, hit the thumbs down button twice. You get it. Anyway, hope everybody had a great time, had a great week. Next week's vlog is all about Thanksgiving and what to be thankful for and the things that I'm most thankful for as well. So it'll be kind of a personal vlog for me. But until then, don't forget, keep asking questions, keep pushing the boundaries, and keep being creative. Till next time, guys. See you next week.